captured by Mackenzie Knox in section 204, group F, just shows a woman asleep on a bed and then another woman standing over her for some reason. In the image, you aren't really given a reason why the woman is just watching this girl laying down, but maybe she's asleep and she has a stalker, or maybe something happened to her and she's sick and it's like her mom watching over her. There's so many options, but yeah. Some elements and principles of design that are within this image. There is a line from the sheets being creased on the bed. There's also many lines in the blanket that the woman on the bed is under. And also in the curtains that are in the background, and there appears to be a chair, and there also are some 3D figures in this image with the chairs, and also their shape within the curtains that are in the image, and the pillows that are on the bed, and that seems to be that for the most part. There's also color within this image, so the girl that is on the bed is laying on a white comforter, but there's a pop of color with the little blanket that she has over her. So she has a red blanket on over her, and then she's laying on a white comforter. The girl that is standing there watching her, she is wearing a white cover-up with pink stripes. So the pink stripes also get a little bit of pop of color. And then also in the background is very, very light, but there is a pop of color with a hot pink chair in the corner, and also a orange pillow in the back corner. There is an emphasis in this image on the girl that is watching over the girl laying down. So since the background is so light, it is like a white cast is just put onto this girl. And she appears to be very, very dark. So she is a big contrast between the lightness of the background and the darkness of her skin and body. The spacing of this image, there is no like rhyme or reason to the spacing. The girl is just laying down on the bed like casual, just normal, and then the girl is just sitting there watching over her. The image seems to be slightly like altered possibly, so it's not perfectly horizontal. It's kind of off a little bit, so maybe that adds to the factor that we don't know if the woman is doing this image and that it is just spontaneous, and there's so many options to what she is doing. At first glance, this image is kind of difficult to interpret because you don't really see the girl laying on the bed. You only see the woman that is standing in the back watching over the girl. Since the girl that is laying on the bed, she's wearing a burgundy sweatshirt, it's kind of hard to see her with the shawl blanket being red. So that is something that could maybe change, is making the girl on the bed stand out a little bit more and have her and the girl in the background just share a little bit of the spotlight of the image. I think this image represents maybe being stalked or watched, or maybe something bad has happened to the girl. Maybe she's sick and maybe this is her mom watching over her. But I think for the most part that this may be someone being watched or stalked. I think that this image could maybe benefit from being more planned out and having just a better spacing, and having the sunlight that is in the background shining in, maybe just dialing that down a little bit. There's also a edit that is put on this picture to make it slightly darker, and maybe like possibly lightening it up can make it better instead of darkening it. But all over, it looks to be a very successful image, and she did a really good job portraying that this could possibly be someone being watched.